So today I'm going to talk about self-improvement. So one of the things that you must absolutely do is you need to set a goal. You need to set what you are aiming for. Because if you think about it, I think for the past many years, for me, at least for me, and I could speak for a lot of people, you have been leading a life where there's not much of a goal. It's pretty aimless. You're not working towards a goal because you're not aiming for any goal. So pretty aimless. You go to work, get back home, you scroll a little bit, you might watch a little bit of porn, you might fat. When you're hungry, you can't be bothered. You just kind of like eat junk food, Cheetos, Pringles, Lay's, whatsoever, chemical filled cup noodles. Really can't be bothered. There's no kind of real food, like food that your grandparents used to eat, food that your ancestors used to eat, not meat. There are things that if I were to show someone from living in the past, the person would probably not recognize what the hell is it. So anyway, I was digressing, but the first step to take is actually setting goals, like something that you can achieve, something that it is attainable if you put in effort. So for example, you can set a goal. It doesn't need to be a lot. You can be just very simple goals, like every day you aim to exercise 2 hours before going to work. That's a form of self-improvement also. In fact, it's the start of self-improvement, where you are actually for a very long time you want to start to focus on your health. And what happens is if you are setting small goals to achieve and you actually work for it, you are reinforcing that part of your brain to actually level up. It gives you a very positive feedback. So if you imagine, if you were to say you set a goal from now all the way to the end of the week to actually wake up an hour earlier to do 50 push-ups and 50 pull-ups, and by the end of the week, the version of you that have achieved all these goals, have achieved the goal, is the version of you have leveled up the part of your brain where you are a person where you can accomplish things, you can accomplish goals. So yeah, well, starting to rain. So till then, I'll see you.